This is DNA.
Hey Dragons, it's Abby here with your reminder report. Welcome to our 5th episode of Season 4. Our scored expectation is SAFE. Safe, accountability, fidelity, and excellence. Students should be wearing their mask properly in mind of this acronym to keep safe. Students, if you're at home under a stay-at-home order, the school is providing a 3-pronged support process to support students with assignments and curriculum. Students can join these sessions' office hours as needed. Science happens from 5 to 7, Ms. Mum, Math from 5 to 7, Ms. Cortez, Social Studies from 5 to 7, Mr. Proper, and Language Arts from 5:30 to 7:30 with Mr. Levine. Students should always come to school wearing their ID. If you do not have an ID, use the QR code posted in your teachers' classrooms or around the halls to scan to request one. September is coming to an end, but it doesn't mean your courage has to too. Show your fearlessness every day. Now get ready for an amazing show from Emma's information on Hispanic Heritage Month, Lane's exciting reviews to Gia's spooky story, and much more. Let's go!
Hey Dragons, it's Kira here to update you about the most recent school news. We have drives, yearbooks, sports, and clubs. A new drive coming up is Socktober. For the whole month of October, National Junior Honor Society is taking socks for people in need. There will need to be new and unused socks and can be brought to Miss Malou or Miss Verduti's room. Yearbook prices are about to go up. Get your yearbooks now for $35, but starting on October 4th, the prices increase $10 to $45. Next up is school sports. Cheerleading tryouts are October 26th through October 28th at 9 a.m. Make sure to try out. You'll need your athletic eligibility form completed to go to any sport that is offered. Keep checking the bulletin for more sports coming up. Prism Club, Minecraft Club, and Debate Club are still open to join. Check the school website for the Club Rush interactive platform with videos to tell you more about each club. Thanks for watching!
Hi Dragons, we're still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. If you've watched our previous shows, you know that throughout this month, I spotlight famous Hispanics who made an impact on our society. Last week, we spotlighted Sonia Sotomayor, the first Latina Supreme Court Justice. This week, I'm spotlighting Roberto Clemente. Roberto Clemente was born August 18, 1934 in Carolina, Puerto Rico. He signed a deal with the Brooklyn Dodgers and played with their minor league team. The next year, he went to play for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Roberto Clemente became a top player in the major leagues. He won 12 consecutive Golden Glove Awards for fielding excellence. He was known for his amazing throws and great batting average. Off the field, he was described as a kind and gentle person. He openly talked about how in his earlier seasons he struggled with the language barrier. He was always proud of his Puerto Rican heritage. Roberto Clemente was known as a humanitarian and always stood up for minority rights. Unfortunately, in 1972, he died in a plane crash. He was on his way to bring supplies to the survivors of an earthquake in Nicaragua. The next year, he was elected to be in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He was the first Latino to become inducted into the Hall.
Guess what, Dragons? October is just around the corner. This means Halloween is very soon. Halloween originated hundreds of years ago when people dressed up as saints and went door to door, expressing the different versions of themselves. This is where the origin of Halloween costumes and trick-or-treating came to be. With the spooky holiday creeping up, Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights is open. This is their 30th year anniversary and showcases terrifying haunted houses, sinister scare zones, outrageous live entertainment, and some of the park's most exhilarating attractions. Jack the Clown will be back, lunging from the shadows where you least expect. There are many frightening attractions arrive September 3rd and will come to an end October 31st. The park opens around 6:30 p.m. and closes nearing 2 a.m. If Orlando is just too far for you, there's a local alternative just as spooky. South Florida Fairgrounds will be opening their annual Fright Nights on October 8th and will end on the 30th. The park opens at 6 p.m. and closes at 12 a.m. Fright Nights is the premier haunted house attraction in South Florida and includes 3 full haunts, carnival rides, live music, food, and entertainment. Well, Dragons, I hope you get your spooky on one way or another. See you next time!
Hey Dragons, our team is welcoming a new program to wish your friends a happy birthday. Do you know if your friend is born in the month of October? If so, their birthday is very soon. You can donate $10 to give your friend the opportunity to feel extra special on their special day. We will list the student's name and birthday day the whole birthday week on the TV screens throughout the school. Order now to not miss having your friend's name broadcasted all over school.
Thanks, Jacob. The 2021 baseball season is almost to an end, which means another year of crazy ceremonial first pitches. From famous singers to striving athletes, the ceremonial first pitch has been an essential way to start off every ball game since 1910. Considering this, there have been some amazing throws and others that are so bad they are comical. This segment, I will be watching and reviewing some crazy first pitches from the past year. To start off, on July 23rd, 2020, the game being Washington Nationals versus the New York Yankees, it was only appropriate for the country's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Fauci, to throw out the first pitch of the pandemic-infected season. Couldn't see that one coming. Just a touch outside, Dr. Fauci. Maybe we should stick to the science. You can really tell that the effort was there. He just threw it in the opposite direction. Next, we have the famous Michael Jordan, who threw the playoff game first pitch between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants on September 28, 1998. Just over the top. He is so used to shooting on the basketball hoop that his arm is accustomed to that height. We also have to remember that this man is 6'6". Of course, the ball is going over the catcher's head. Although he is the greatest of all time, so he can have an excuse for his horrible pitcher skills. Finally, we can't forget the gymnast Simone Biles' iconic throw when she left everyone speechless when she did a twisting backflip before firing the baseball to Astros outfielder Jake Marcusnick in 2016. What an amazing first pitch. That made Major League Baseball pitchers look like gum on her shoe. That was definitely a 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching this segment, Dragons. I hope you enjoyed it and got a laugh.
Mascots can be described in many ways: funny, informational, or even entertaining. In this week's sports segment, I'll be looking at the schedule for the NBA preseason and regular season, plus I will review the top 4 mascots according to what fans voted on www.nbcsports.com. The NBA preseason officially started on October 3rd with a Sunday afternoon game between the Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Lakers. The preseason will last from October 3rd to roughly October 17th. Then the first game of the regular season starts on October 19th and ends on April 10th. Now that Halloween is right around the corner, here are some of the best mascot costumes of all time. The Phillie Phanatic, which has been the Philadelphia Phillies mascot since 1978. The San Diego Chicken, which was the San Diego Padres mascot from 1974 to 2011. And Mr. Met, which is the New York Mets mascot and has been their mascot since 1975. The last mascot that will be featured on this week's show is the Leprechaun, which is the famous mascot of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The Leprechaun has been the Irish's mascot since 1965.
Well, Dragons, that was our show. We hope you enjoyed and learned something new. Like this week's YouTube video and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at YBKDE, and have a great weekend, Dragons. Hope to see you next time.